Hello Cancer, hello and welcome into your general tarot card reading regarding your job and career. So let's see what we're going to have here. Please bear in mind this is a general read. So this card is representing the current situation, sometimes you, what is crossing you, the underneath current, your near past, your way of thinking, things that come in your way or your near future, and this is the suggested best way forward. So let's see what's the situation here, Cancer. So the current situation is the Chariot. What is crossing you is the Hermit. What is underneath is Nine of Pentacles. What is your recent past is a choice. Your way of thinking is Five of Swords. Your near future of things approaching you is Five of Wands, and what is the suggested best way forwards is Knight of Wands. So in your recent past some kind of decision was made. I don't know, have you chose to change your job, or you chose to employ a different way of conducting yourself, doing things. Maybe you look for some kind of advice, and this is helping you to kind of overcome some kind of difficulties, or emerge as someone who managed to achieve certain things. And for some of you it might be the new job, you might get promoted, you might get kind of a step up, equally you might be closing some kind of project and actually being very victorious in terms of being able to achieve and manage things that were not really easy to manage. What is crossing you is the Hermit. So you might not either have a full clarity of the situation, or things are moving incredibly slowly. Because they have to be reviewed, or things they have to be put in place. In terms of what is underneath current, you have a Nine of Pentacles, so you might felt self-confident, you might felt that you have achieved quite a lot of things, and your self-confidence might be strong. And you might be building on your previous successes as well, on your previous experiences that are allowing you to kind of move forward. It looks like timing is not on your side, and whatever is happening, you have a Five of Swords and you have Five of Wands over here. So those fives, they are indicating that things are not necessarily going to run smoothly. You would have to deal with different people, different priorities, different takes. Also in your head you might be wanting to you might be considering nipping things in the bud. So you might see some kind of problems looming and you would like to kind of manage them. So you almost, in your way of thinking, you are thinking, what is it that I can do to avoid this kind of situation, what I can do to minimize the problem. Equally you might be wanting to there are some people that are getting on your nerves and they are constantly in your mind, and you might be thinking about them and looping about, so there might be some kind of irritation as well. So whatever the irritation is coming, the indication over here is that not very helpful, conducive to you. So try to stop this from, because this is kind of distracting you and you don't need that kind of distraction. So in the near future, that there seems to be some kind of disagreement. You might be feeling attacked, or you might be feeling like you have to defend yourself in a situation, because they're going to be like opposite fractional. They're going to be a lot of office politics, of things that are people, they're going to try to push a lot of things your way. So you have to kind of believe in yourself, and this self-confidence that allowed you to kind of arrive at that point, and whenever the point is, if that is indeed a new job, self-employment, or this is indeed finishing something, overcoming some kind of difficulty. So stand for yourself and be able to draw the boundaries and define yourself, and not being because almost it feels like if you're going to cave in, this is not going to go away, this is going to continue, and this is causing you a lot of anxiety, and might be causing you a lot of anxiety. So you have to stand for yourself and stand the ground over here, and you have to strongly believe in yourself. So, and the best way forward is the way how you conduct yourself is a Knight of Wands. So the way how you can conduct yourself, how you communicate yourself, you have to be very clear, you have to be to the point, and also you have to kind of come up with the way how things can be resolved, and suggest and showcase you have a skill for it, and kind of show that you have everything and you are capable of moving things forward. So it almost feels like the communication, the way how you come across, and also you have to in this particular case, I suppose, is not get yourself emotionally involved within the situation. So listening, also showing that you are capable of listening, is going to be very important, and that you are able to not jump to conclusions or make a hasty decision. So it's almost you're going to listen, take things on board, and then make a decision. And that's what the overall suggestion over here is, Cancer. So it looks like a very good start of the month. You just have to stand your ground and believe in yourself, and not allow people to irritate you. And you might come across a very stiff competition this month. So yeah, Cancer, I hope things will turn up the way how you would wish and you would hope for. I would like to say a massive thank you for tuning in. You take care, and yeah, speak soon. Bye.